Hello, Tom from Every Step Calculus, everystepphysics.com. This problem here, you can see with the y involved in the function here is going to be implicit differentiation. And we're going to find the equation of the tangent line to the curve at the point 2 and 1. 2 being x and 1 equal y, 1 being y. Now, if this came up in a test, and so then you might think that, and you'd be correct, find an equation of the tangent line. So then you go into my menu to find equation of the tangent line, okay? But another test, they might say use implicit differentiation to find the equation of the tangent line. So either one will work. I try to be hip when I'm programming these things so that it catches all the different scenarios that the professors throw at you. And we like to be better than the professors, okay? So anyways, let's do it. Index 8 to get to my main menu. I'm already at equation tangent line here. EQUA tangent line. That's what you'd scroll to, see a little bit better. Equation tangent line. There's a plane, equation of a plane, and equation of a tangent plane, etc. But we're going to use the equation, like it says here, of the tangent line, okay? So we're going to scroll there, press enter. And it's going to use equation of tangent line, uses the point slope form, y equals mx plus b. We learned that in algebra, I guess, at least I did. Didn't remember it till now or whatever, but so it says to enter the function. Well, we're going to enter the function here. We have to press alpha first. That would be x squared plus 4 times x times y plus y squared and equals 13. Now, because of the y in the function, this uses implicit differentiation to find the equation of its tangent line. So we need to re-enter the function here. It's going to switch to the implicit differentiation program. And sorry, we're going to have to enter it again. Alpha x squared plus 4 times x times y plus y squared equals 13. X squared 4xy, y squared equals 13. So it's good. I'm going to say it's okay. And the way you do this is in implicit differentiation. You take the derivative with respect to x on every term in the function, including the 13 over here, the answer. So I do that for you. In other words, here's the derivative of x squared with respect to x, which is 2x. The derivative of 4xy, now you can't just multiply that together, you have to use the product rule. So I do that, and you write all this down in your paper. Here's the formula for the product rule. F prime of x times g of x plus f of x times the g prime of x, okay? And we find out what 4fx is, and then the derivative is 4. G of x is y, and with respect to x it's 1 dy dx. I don't know who thought all this stuff up, but pretty smart. And that equals that. So the product rule of that is this right here. That's what the derivative of with respect to x of 4xy is right here. And so we keep track of that. And then we continue. So the derivative of a y squared here is 2y dy dx, which is because we're differentiating with respect to x. And then the derivative of 13 is 0. So now we combine all that, come up with here. And we have to keep the dy dx terms together and the ones that are not together. And so the problem answer is minus 2x minus 4y divided by 4x plus 2y, okay? And now we want to evaluate it at a point 2, 1. So we say yes to that, and we enter the alpha 2 for the x value and alpha 1 for the y value. I will show you what you've entered so you can change it in case you made a mistake. We say it's okay. And then we substitute the x values and the y values in this function here. You can see we're doing that now. The program only allows me to put quotation marks around what we're substituting, but in your paper, which you write all this stuff down so you look like a genius during your test or homework or whatever. And then you put parentheses around what you're substituting. Okay? And the answer is minus 8 over 10, or minus 4/5. The slope of the line, the actual angle is 321 degrees. Now we're going to figure out the equation of the tangent line here. So y minus, here's the formula, y minus y1 is equal to m, which we just found, which is the slope, of x minus x1. And so y1 is 1 and x1 is 2. So we substitute our variables that we've just found, and the answer is minus 4/5 x plus 13 over 5. Now to graph this on your calculator, you need to solve this for x or for y. So you'd use this solve function of your calculator here, and put this in, and equals 13, and then with respect to y, comma y, and it'll find out what y is so that you can graph it. Then you graph it, and you notice that if you put this in here, the derivative is the slope of a line, nothing more, nothing less. So this is the slope of a line, and this here, right here, at the point of 2x, will touch that curve. This is actually a parabola, like a valley. When it's a plus sign on the x squared here, it's a valley, like this. And so this line here is going to come right down and touch the 2 right of the x right there, like that. Okay, that's what you're finding. It has nothing to do with life, but it's puzzles to figure out and to exercise your mind, I guess. Anyways, go to my site, buy my programs, and pass calculus. It's as simple as that, okay? Otherwise, you can study all this. Look at how much you'd have to study to do this problem here. You'd have to, and you wouldn't even know if you're going to get the problem on a test. You know, maybe they happens to forget it. Then you study all this time and then happen to forget the actual problem, and so you can't even use it. That's the glory of calculus classes, okay? So anyways, good luck in your classes and have a good one.